I stood by the window, watching the heavy rain. Suddenly, I saw a shadow in the window across the street. Confused, I opened my eyes wide and looked closer. A man was staring right at me. Fear rose in my chest, but my husband suddenly called me. I thought I was too tired and went back to bed. I sat on the couch and turned on the television. A shocking news report appeared. There had been a murder in the building across the street. The victim was a young woman. I instantly remembered the man staring at me last night. I quickly told my husband, but when he checked, there was nothing. He comforted me, saying it was just a coincidence. I stayed silent, not wanting him to worry, but the fear stayed inside me. On the street, I felt someone following me, but every time I turned, it was just a passerby. I wondered if I was too nervous, to relax. I walked into a movie theater. A man walked in. My instincts told me he was following me. Terrified, I slowly turned my head. I only saw his shoe. Then he leaned forward toward me. A wave of unease pierced through me. I jumped up and ran out. At the supermarket, I tried to shop, but again, I saw a man watching me. I told myself it was just a coincidence and turned away. Moments later, I saw the same shoe. The same shoe from the theater. My heart sank. I was sure he was following me. I sped up, panicked by accident. I knocked over a glass bottle. The sharp sound drew his attention. I quickly hid inside the fire escape. Through the window, I saw him walking closer. Just as I froze, a staff member appeared. They told me there was an exit at the side. I rushed out through the back door. At home, I firmly told my husband I was being followed. He found it hard to believe. He took me to the supermarket that night. We checked the security footage. The man was staring at me, but my husband said maybe he was looking elsewhere. I refused to let my guard down. I snapped a photo of the man later. My husband was called into work. I was left alone at home. The fear from the day kept me awake. I called him, begging him to come home early, but he said no. I walked to the window. The apartment across the street was dark and silent. I finally let out a breath, until a sudden knock came at my door.